I'm Gaut and I'm co-founder of the Silhouette Awards programme, and I am absolutely delighted to be joined this morning by Vinod, who's one of this year's fantastic mentors, and Petros, one of this year's winning mentees. So let's get cracking and hear all about your mentorship journey both. So Petros, starting with you, what were your mentorship goals when you were applying to the Silhouette Awards programme? And how do you think these have progressed and evolved during your journey so far with Vinod?
My mentorship goals in the start, when I started the whole program, wasn't something that I was expecting in the end. So I was really excited about to learn new things, get some guidance from a professional, and learn more about the layers of the lighting, like the steps, about the procedure, how to work, the research and everything, and to learn and to evolve more as a lighting designer. And how the whole thing processed, I would say it's in a total different scale what I was expecting, of course, in a really positive way. And I'm super excited about it because from doing freelancing job and working in different kind of stuff for lighting design, now now we're going to a different stage of working on a new project with Vinod, who is a super experienced professional, and I couldn't even ask for more. And yes, and in the future we will be working also together. So that'll be I couldn't think for a more perfect opportunity actually to evolve as a lighting designer. So.
Wow, well, that sounds great, and I agree. You have been paired with an absolute superstar in Vinod, so I think you've fallen very lucky there. And it sounds like the journey is definitely evolving fantastically. So it's great to hear. Well, Vinod, over to you. I mean, do you want to reflect on those thoughts from Petros and just give a bit more information about the journey to us?
Yeah, sure. I mean, look, Petros, when he came and he was. I famously remember him calling himself the Swiss knife, something like the Swiss knife, because he was kind of the because he knew all the pieces, but I think what was happening was he needed guidance in trying to put them together. That was the important thing for me. Jigsaw. I mean, look, I must be honest with you. I mean, it has not been like. While he had his goals, I don't think we kind of set out milestones and in that kind of a way to actually approach it. I think he's a very hands-on person, and I can see the level of excitement that he has when he has a real project at hand. Like, for example, if we were to go back and do rigorous training, but instead of that, let's say. Put us on a project, and the level of excitement that he has is amazing. We have not I've stood him up a few times for meetings, and I never turn up for them, and then we kind of move them. But what we've not been doing is the once a month thing. I think we've been doing it very often.
Oh, brilliant! Okay.
Yeah, because and thanks to the Adolites. Sponsorship of that program that we're looking at, and that's where I have seen Petros blossom. Let's put it that way. Yeah, in the sense that he's more into sport than gym. I can tell you that.
Brilliant. Well, that is so enlightening and great to hear. And Vinod, you mentioned the once a month meeting, and we put that there as a minimum requirement, as you know, just to make sure the mentorship journeys keep flowing. But to hear that's been happening more frequently, I think is credit to you both, and shows that the mentorship is a really good match. So yeah, great. So the next question is the one that always stumps people. So I'm going to kick off with you first, Petros, which is just summarising your mentorship journey in 3 words. And people always say 3 words is so difficult, but if you can try, go for it.
Well, if I try to put in 3 words, because I would choose way more words than that, I would maybe go eye-opening experience. I will get it as one, though, as a sentence. That's as a word. Visionary and transformative, I would say, because the whole procedure is just where I was starting with an idea in my head, and then Vinod was just taking that and he was just enlarging it. It's like, we can do that, we can do this, and we can do that. I was like, I never thought I could do something like that, and it just works perfect, I believe. So that's my 3 words, I would say.
Wow, I mean, they're big words, but transformative really hits home, because that really shows that the transformation and the impact, I guess, of the mentorship from Vinod. So that's great to hear. Well, tough act to follow there, Vinod, with those words. But do you have 3 words that you can sum up your experience of the mentorship journey?
Yeah, no, I mean, he said it all, so it's going to be difficult now.
Absolutely, tough act to follow.
But look, for me, it was a revelation. I would say definitely revelation is a very, for what we are. My words are kind of connected. I would say revelation is one, then learning. For me, when I set out for on the Silhouette thing, I was very clear about one thing, and this is probably goes back to me working with, having worked with people of different generations. I've always maintained that each generation brings a new flavor into what we do. We sometimes have the experience on our side, but we are probably not savvy with what is new per se out there. And these guys just come in and just do that like it was it's this child's play for them. So for me, revelation was definitely one. Learning is definitely the second one, and exploratory because for me, exploratory because like Petros was saying, I mean, it's one thing leading to the other. So we kind of start off thinking this is where we are. I mean, this is something that we do on a day-to-day basis as well. But then there's a lot more, let's say, a different perspective altogether that you're working with one person. I can see Petros also thinking differently as well now because, like Petros was saying, what Petros has always wanted to and probably was not on his side at this point in time of his career, was experience, and the vision that came along with having seen that experience. But he just sent me a few images a while back, and I was like, wow, I mean that we're getting there, like kind of a thing. So it's brilliant. So I would say revelation, learning, and what was the third one that I said? I said it somewhere.
You did, and even I was so focused on revelation as well. And I think some really powerful words. I mean, revelation and transformation. They're not words that you say lightly. They actually show, I guess, the impact of the journey, which is fabulous. So moving on from your journey now, and I think looking ahead, we're heading towards a 5-year milestone for the Silhouette Awards programme, something that both myself and Katia are exceptionally proud of. So as we head towards that, we want some words of wisdom and encouragement from both of you for anybody that's thinking about entering the Silhouette Awards programme next year. Should they go for it? And what are your words of wisdom? And Vinod, I'll start with you there.
Yeah, I mean, look, I've always maintained that lighting design, even as we have, I mean, like from the formal professional lighting design firm or the company that probably started in the 1970s to now, we're looking at what 40, 50 years. But I still believe that lighting design is still in its nascent stages. Let's put it that way, because of the reach that we have. While it's niche, there is a lot more people need to know about the field and everything. And I think talent is very hard to come by as well because of these reasons, because of the the professionals who come into this field come from different fields. They don't normally have to always come from a formal education in lighting. They come from different fields of art, design, and even I've seen people coming in from economics background as well, coming into lighting and doing their thing. So everyone's got a unique take on these things. And I think what Silhouette Awards does is definitely fast tracks that find for us. I mean, to be able to find that talent for us globally. And I believe lighting fraternity is a village. So we know each other sitting in different parts of the world. And to Silhouette Awards, kind of fast tracking that scenario for all of us is brilliant. So Petros is going to join us in our firm soon in September.
Amazing news. Congratulations, Petros. That was revelation. Absolutely. I think I'm taking one of your words there, Vinod, but that is real amazing news.
I know it is.
And it is not just limited to Petros. I mean, to be very honest with you, the moment I saw the 20 winners, I'm like looking at who's going to join us, kind of a thing. So there are a few people we've been talking to as well. So that's where this leads to. So I think it's brilliant for everyone, not just for the mentees, even for the mentors who are looking out for that brilliant talent to come by.
And I agree, and actually a lot of your mentors echo those sentiments, actually, Vinod, and say, what an experience it is for them as well, for all of the reasons that you've just mentioned. But fantastic. I mean, Petros, I'm sure you're going to have plenty of words of wisdom. You're going to be joining a fantastic new lighting design practice for your next role, which is amazing. So congratulations to you, and let's finish with your words of wisdom.
My words of I think I will have plenty of words of wisdom after working with Vinod. I will have even more. But for now, as a mentee, I have to say from Silhouette Awards, you can expect everything or nothing, because I came in like I was expecting to learn some stuff. But the thing that I got from the whole experience was in such a different level. It's like life-changing, because from doing like small freelancing projects, now I'm working to a really big and beautiful project with Vinod, and at the same time I got my life-changing experience to go to Dubai and work under him and such a successful studio. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better start in my professional life. Looking forward, excited, and super thrilled about it.
Wow, life-changing, absolutely. And perhaps we need to be catching up again in 6 months or so once you've started and really hit the road at Studio Lumen, and we can hear more about how you're getting on with your journey. But that is fantastic.
Yes.
So I think without further ado,
you should join us in Dubai in December and do it in person.
I would love to join you in Dubai. I've actually only been to Dubai once, so I think Dubai is calling for me to return. You might see me at Light Middle East actually as well in January, but yeah, it would be great to catch up as well in person. Well, I'm so excited. This has been a fantastic interview. It has been transformative, life-changing, and revolutionary for me, actually, as well, hearing all of this fantastic news. I think all that's left to say is thank you both for your time. Thank you both for your passion, your energy, and your commitment to the Silhouette Awards programme. We're exceptionally proud of what we're building as a community, and we're delighted to have you as a part of it. So thank you both so much, and good luck in your future endeavours.
Thank you.
Thanks, Eve, and thanks to you and the entire team, Katia, Stacey, everyone, Nikki, and everyone. It's such a brilliant endeavor that you have envisaged, and is going just stronger and stronger, which is brilliant for all of us.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. Thank you both.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all. Cheers.
Bye.